Hey YouTube, it's Alex. So I'm here going to do the tutorial that everyone has been asking me about for my coils. So I know last time I did it briefly, but this time what I did was I did half of my head already. And then I'm just going to show you guys how I'm going to finish this side that's right here. And then you'll get a good idea of how to do the coils. So you want to do your hair soaking wet. I usually go ahead and co-wash because I do use a good amount of the Kinky Curly Custard in my hair. So I'll just co-wash with a really good moisturizing conditioner. I know that this is very cheap, but it does really good for when I do my coil styles, because what I do is I co-wash with this, and then the last time I co-wash once, rinse, and then I pretty much do the curly method. I'll put it in again and I'll leave it in. So that's on my hair. First will be the Suave Coconut. It's only like $1 something. It's very moisturizing, although it is a cheap conditioner. Then I'll follow up with the Toy leave-in. Is this Toy? Yeah, Toy. You can use black vanilla from Carol's Daughter. The scents are the same. And then what I'm using to twist is the Curly Custard. Make sure that you have a water bottle available for if your hair starts to dry. So you pretty much put the products on, like I said, you're going to already have your conditioner on, and then you're going to spray your leave-in and do this motion, and then you're going to take the custard, rub it in your hands, and rub it straight back, okay? Don't really rub that one. So pretty much what I'm doing is you're just going to get aside, and you're going to grab a piece of your hair, depending on how you want your coils, and just comb that little bitty piece out. Take a little dab of the custard. I don't know if you guys can see. Smooth it through to make sure you smooth. And I use a 2-hand twist method. So that way I'm smoothing all the way down. And that's it. So I'll do a few more so you guys can see. I don't know, this style for me is like really simple. I use it for work sometimes, and instead of doing every single piece, I'll grab a few pieces and coil like random pieces throughout my hair to get like that, I don't know what kind of look, but I like it, and it usually takes me like 10 minutes to do. So I'm trying to do my hair so you guys can see, but I'm only dabbing like barely at the edge of the custard, and that's only because I want a good hold. Usually, since I already put the custard on after my leave-in, the leave-in, then I don't really add any more, because I usually like a soft style, since I know that I'll be working throughout the day and I'll come home and rinse or co-wash my hair again. So usually rinsing it, but like today's Saturday, so I won't be worried about sweating it out or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and use not a lot, but a good amount of the custard. That way it'll hold throughout the day, and I could possibly wear a coil out tomorrow. If you're interested in wearing a coil out like this style the next day, the only hard thing is sleeping if you're at the length that I'm at, because it'll kind of mash to your head. But if like this morning you coil, and then the night if you want to wear a coil out, like if you're going out or something, you're just going to grab them and separate it like into two and lightly pull them apart, and then, you know, twist it, like ring it the other way. It's kind of, it gives it kind of like, at this length, it gives it like the wild look. It's cute, but you just have to take your time when unraveling them at the length that my hair is. So the reason why I'm using the comb on this, and I know usually I preach that we don't comb, but I use the comb on this just to make sure that your coils are smooth, because I do intend on wearing the coil out tonight instead of wearing the actual loose curls, because like I am doing a little bit of like more defined coils, which I usually don't do. I usually like you know, random ones. But because I'm gonna do a coil out, I do them a little bit bigger. It'll make it easier for me to separate them. And if you guys can see, my hair is growing. So again, you're just twisting. And don't worry about, like, it's not going to spring like a twist out would, and most girls, like, it will shrink up, but because I'm pulling it so, like, hard and smoothing it, it'll spring better when dry. Especially at this length, because you have to remember, like, my hair still is really short. So far, time length, this, I haven't started on the back yet, but so far this style has taken me 20 minutes. And that's not bad, considering now that's only because I'm going through and pulling every single piece of my hair, and I normally don't do that. So usually it'll take like 20 minutes, you know, less than 20 minutes. So, I do have my toothbrush only for my hair, but I like to do, like, smooth the sides down a little that I can't grab into the coils, and I just kind of brush them in like a wavy pattern. So it's nothing like too crazy. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about the back. I'm sure you guys can all figure it out. But that's pretty much what you want to do to achieve. I'm trying to get some good lighting for you. Pretty much to achieve the look that I have in almost all the videos recently. And if you start to do them and like they loosen up some and you want them a little tighter, you don't have to recomb. Just pull it out and re-smooth and just pull it higher to the sky. That way you can get a better twist. So I'm not using the actual comb to do this method like some people do the comb coils. But I'm not. I'm actually just using my fingers because I'm not so much a fan of the super defined look. So, that's about it. And then when you're done, you just can go through, and ones that you're not satisfied with, just grab a little bit of the custard, and you know, you don't have to recomb them. They're already detangled, and just re-pull and re-smooth them out. It's really a simple style. It lasts all day, and you can do a coil out for those that aren't long enough to do a twist out. And that's it. So this is the style that I did when I was in the burgundy dress. That's usually where that question comes from. It's a burgundy dress photo, and I have in the burgundy and gold feather earrings, and I have this style. The style was dry, so when I'm done, I do take a little bit of coconut oil and I rub my hands back and then forward just to loosen them up a little bit. And it wasn't a coil out. It was actually these that are in my hair right now. It was just the actual coils. So that's it, ladies. I hope that this helps answer any questions. Remember to start with your hair dripping wet. I know it gets aggravating, but your coils will look a lot smoother. Leave your last rinse of conditioner in your hair for the base, since you will be using a lot of the custard, and this will prevent your hair from being, you know, super dry or anything like that. And then also, I'm a fan of the Carol's Daughter leave-in, so if you have another leave-in that you like if you use the Kime tube or anything like that. Also, the Kiki Curly leave-in works great for this style. The only reason why I'm not using it today is because I ran out and I'm being lazy. But it works great for this style. But now that I'm actually using the Suave, I'm not sure. I think this one works about the same. So I'm not sure if it's just a leave-in that you need that has that milky water-based consistency or what. But that's it, y'all. See you later. Bye.